F-16C Falcon hastane sürüyor.
F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60, and me at 3000.
Netice dergini roboti. History.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
F-16C Falcon hastane sürüyor.
There she goes. 04, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
نتیجه درگیری رو بده. میشنوی؟
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and expensive. And after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for. That's why virtual pilots and virtual squadrons choose MasterArm as a ready for immediate use solution and for peak efficiency. With low latency, high stability, and uncompromising performance, MasterArm ensures that every maneuver, every decision, and every shot counts. Stay mission ready. Fly with confidence. MasterArm has your six. Get your server at www.masterarm.de.
استراحة الآن. انتظار طول 11 ساعة. قتل العدو. انقطاع الطرق 11 ساعة. الطالب اثنين. سبيشل. القاعدة انتهت المهمة والعودة إلى.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is 81 Banana, your host today, and we're watching together another, let's say, early evening to Central European time match between PTF or Phoenix Task Force and BK. Welcome. So, as you may know, we need to let teams know what they need to do and need to go and what mission they're gonna fly. And I have prepared a little bit of info in advance to know what their preferences are, and I'm gonna look into that again to see if we have agreement there on ECM or not. We're gonna find it out. So the teams both have the Caucasus map and Persian Gulf. That's cool. So let's start with the map selection. Let's say map toss, better say. And for that, we need the browser. Come up. Okay. I hope you see the browser now. You should. And then we have 6 PG maps and we have 6 Caucasus maps. So we gonna need to find out a number between 1 and 12. Gonna roll the dice. This is gonna be map, or let's say mission number 6. Look into the mission lists. We will for sure know that it's a Caucasus map, but which one is it exactly? Need to find out quickly for you and for myself to start the server with that. So the map number 6 is This is Ras Al Khaimah and Liva in United Arab Emirates, down in the Persian Gulf map, and we have the weather condition 3. Okay, this is one thing we need to find out. The second thing we need to find out is what side these guys want to go. So for the side, the PTF said, let's coin toss low, and BK, I know if they win, they gonna red, I believe. So let's do that. Heads is PTF, and tails gonna be BK. Tails. BK wins. BK wants to go red. So red is BK. Map is the mission number 6. And then another thing we need to know is that if the ECM is allowed or not, because the teams couldn't align on that, or one was not the same idea. So we need to do another point flip. Again, tails. So it's gonna be then the BK, and BK wanted to have ECM. I need to let them know. So let me do that. Send you to short advertisement. We're going to be back, and then we continue with the commentary, okay? So stay tuned.
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for. That's why virtual pilots and virtual squadrons choose Master Arm as a ready-for-immediate-use solution and for peak efficiency. With low latency, high stability, and uncompromising performance, Master Arm ensures that every maneuver, every decision, and every shot counts. Stay mission ready. Fly with confidence. Master Arm has your 6. Get your server at www.masterarm.de.
Okay, I'm in the process of starting the server. Oh, sorry. I did a mistake with the missions. The mission number 6 is going to be Caucasus and not the Persian Gulf. Was my mistake. So it's going to be Tbilisi-Sukhumi weather condition 3. Okay, so then we need to go Tbilisi-Sukhumi. Then make sure that it's running. So just comes up. And get rid of the browser. Join the server. It's going to be SATAC server 1. We have tonight. Yep, it's there. Perfect. DCS needs a little bit longer at the moment to load missions. So I hope everything is good with the sound. Let me give you a little bit of music while we're waiting for the teams to join the server, and me too. Please let me know if the game sound or music or my microphone is too loud or there is any issues. Mission takes really long, but I hope we don't need to restart DCS. No, it's doing great. Perfect. Good. Chat a little bit with the guys. Good. Seems everything's good at the moment, and let's see how many people are there already. We have Zero, Kula, Gori, then we have Hawk 1 and Baba Yaga from area of team. So 2 mercenaries, 3 from PTF itself. So 1 on the blue side still missing. We have also 2 streamers, what you see here, blue. There is also stream in Russian language running in parallel. Okay, Falcon joined, so blue is complete. Then we have CMF, IAK, Lex, Burza, Chekist, and Bato also on the red side. So teams are complete. That's good. It's a good thing. And as you know, we have here this weather condition. Let me show you under what condition these guys needs to fly. I hope we have enough daylight. I can't remember what weather condition is in the mission number 6. I think the sun is going down, and then when the fight takes very long, we're gonna see a little bit of twilight. I hope we have enough daylight so I can show you as much as possible. Good. Let me also here go for the TAC view that we need to fix. And real-time telemetry works. Perfect. Okay, so TAC view is also there. Yesterday was my first stream after a while, and then the IP address of the server were changed, so I had a little difficulty to connect via TagView in the beginning, but we have this today all set. Looks good. It's gonna be a good day. Only can be a good day. So how are you guys? Back to you. Everything's fine, ready for Rumble. Here is a great match tonight. This is very important. This is a group, let me tell you, from, I think it's group G, if I'm not wrong. Yep. It is group G, and yesterday we saw another match from group G between Toro Squadron from Spain versus Golden Crown from Iran, and this was also in the same group. And with that, Toro has 1 win and 1 loss. Golden Crown has 4 losses, so they just lost all the matches, so they're down the table, and Toro came up 1 place, and PTF needs to win today to compete with Toro for the 2nd place in this table. BK with 2 wins is already at top of the group G, and with the 3rd win can actually be sure that they are moving to the next round without any defeat. So let me know if the music is good and everything else. Write in the chat, please. Hi, I'm Mehdi. The biggest part of the community who is watching this stream is English speaking. That's why we are streaming English. If you prefer to listen to that in other languages, we have Russian one running in parallel, but if you just play the video on demand, then you can also choose different audio tracks and or use the CC so that you have it in the language of your preference. So it looks like these guys are ready. 6 are there. Really good. Traditionally, I follow the takeoff from the blue side. So we want to see the takeoff here in Sochi. Sorry, Tbilisi. If I'm not wrong, Tbilisi, yeah. And I see that the mercenaries have no skins, but the other guys have worn their skins already. Ready. Thank you. Just waiting for blue side to confirm that they're also ready, and then we're gonna count down. This is gonna be a very, very important match for Group G. It's more important for PTF, I would say, than BK, just because they want to compete directly with Toro, and I think they haven't faced each other yet. Let me check. Toro hasn't faced I need to check. I can't remember. Oh, we'll find it out. I'll do that once the teams are in the air and we have a little bit more time. I don't know if Toro and PTF have faced each other or not. That's going to be the direct competition between these two teams for the second place. If PTF wins this match. If not, Toro is definitely in advantage. Let's see if Red needs to refuel or not. Let's see if they need to refuel or not. If not, then we can count down. Okay, now we are counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, guys. Eagles are the first one who take off from PTF side. Then at the second row, in the second row, 2 Falcons, followed by 1 Hornet and 1 Falcon. Second element is rolling. If you're new to the channel or to DCS, this is a mil-sim kind of simulation, and there are several tournaments throughout the year. One of them, and the biggest one so far, is SATAC, what you're watching. It's an air-to-air combat simulation tournament where 6 people fight versus 6 different countries, different nations are taking part in this tournament. And the last 2 on PTF side are also airborne. With that, we have 6 successful and healthy takeoffs. Let's go over and see how the red side the BK team is doing. Oh, am I missing one? Oh, okay. Gory in F-15 Charlie went around to get altitude, and with that, okay, we are not in Waziani, we are in Tbilisi. Sorry for that, but I always call all these three kind of Waziani because it's very close to the city Waziani. Yeah, so he goes round, and once he's over the airfield, from there they took off. He's going to be kind of 38,000 feet, and with that can fly very high. The other one, F-15 Charlie, goes straight towards the bubble, followed by the other four guys. And the red side, 2, 4, 6, they're all good. So we have the flankers here. BK flies only flanker. I found it out as they shared their skins with me. They delivered only K11 ones, flanker one, and I need to confess I didn't know that. So they're pure flanker squadron. So they have built two ships consisted of Chekist and Gorza in the front element. Then we have Beethoven and IAK in the second one, and the last two ship is the combination of CMF 04 and Lex 04. So they are gaining altitude and passing the cloud deck. Louis already in the battlefield. They entered the combat zone. Once you're there, you need to stay in that. You cannot go out just because then you cannot re-enter. So let's have an eye on F-15 because I think that we're gonna see a long-range missile out there. And then change to the TAC view DCS view. What do we have here? 2 Sparrows, 4 AIM-120 Charlies, and 2 Sidewinder. Pretty much standard for F-15 in this tournament. And for sure, 2 sternal tanks under the wings. Still 80 nautical miles between Hawk 1 mercenary from Iryov and the first element of BK. When is the time for a good shot? Gory in the next, or in the other F-15 Charlie. It's also following. Okay, here we go. That was the first long shot we were expecting. Okay. Probably. Sorry, I need to text something. Someone entered the server and then got out of server again. We want to make sure that nobody is snipping. So which one of those missiles are more dangerous? One from Hawk 1 on Gurza, AIM-120, or the Alamo on Hawk 1? I would say none of them, because Gurza just turned away, therefore the missile is not chasing anymore, and F-15 is also cold, and the other AMRAAM is also too lazy now. It's too slow. Good. With Gurza going to the other side, Tekis is alone in the south part of the combat zone. Hawk typically will go away, go around, come this way, and now it's on Gori to do the first shot of his. Nose down to gain speed. Let me check how fast he is. 470 knots at 35,000. Soon he needs to go up with the nose to give the missile a loft and do his missile fire. Here he is. From his perspective, he sees the battlefield like this. No, he's not firing. He is not firing at the moment. So PTF is very, very careful. Very careful at this moment. Will CMF fire one? Is he the next one who fires one missile? Actually, the second missile of all in this match. The first one is still here, which is not chasing anymore. What could it be? This is the second one. Is the second one? I don't know. Maybe it's the second one. I didn't see Leon. So nope. That one comes here from Lex, from far, far, far away. Will be probably no issue. Will probably be no issue. This one. Let's get that. I don't know if it's tracking this. IR missile. Sorry, ER missile. If it's tracking. Yeah, it does. It does. It's still tracking. Not burning, but still tracking. And on who? This is the question. Yeah. It was tracking, but now lost its target. Probably going down to the Squirrels. 1 ST10 here. South the battlefield on Kula. This is probably also not tracking because the one who fired that was Badov, I believe, and he is already cold and cannot guide the missile. Oh, the missile starts guiding all of a sudden because the target he was looking for is exactly in front of his nose, or her nose, sorry. So this way we start tracking, but yeah, probably out of battery time at the moment. Kiryov, Baba Yaga. Is he firing one? No, he's low. It's going around. So you see 246, 246, no casualties so far. Both teams are very careful. I believe it's gonna be a fuel fight. Let's watch Zero. He's going for a shot or not, or fake it. He fakes the shot. Or maybe lost the lock on the target because Lex and Gurza were both of them in a notch position. Kula is low, Zero is low, the rest is over 90,000 feet. The F-15s are very far back. PK is very compact in the front line, even though they have built their elements of two ships and stick to that. They believe in mutual support. And I need to tell you that we have ECM here, so the flankers may use ECM. Gori fires finally his first shot, diving down. What he's actually doesn't need to do from that distance, he has no threat. From that distance, nobody can shoot on him. By that, he actually lose, let's say, altitude. And then he needs to gain that altitude again by consuming energy. Whom is this one for? No idea. A bunch of people over there. We'll see. It looks like it's for Chekist. Chekist is into a notch for the missile. Missile is not tracking. Now all of a sudden starts tracking again. As Chekist is out of notch. Down there. You see the small black spot? It's in the clouds. Okay, he's good. He's cold. And the missile is chasing him. We'll find no one. The missile will find no one anymore. Oh, back here. Wow. Look how careful these guys are. We have still 6 versus 6. Missiles in the ground. High and low, IAK and Gurza. IAK decides to go back, hoping he pulls a missile. But blue side is also clever and not firing on a cold target. Hawk 1 fires from high altitude, from 42 something thousand, fires probably on Botov, where Botov is focused on Falcon. I don't think Falcon is in danger, and I don't think Botov is in danger. Both guys are good. But that missile on Gurza could be a little bit of problem, which probably not, because Gurza is already cold. Nevertheless, missile is still 820 knots and can maneuver. You see the small white spot down there in the valley. This is Gurza. And the missile is not tracking anymore. Sending missiles. Missiles everywhere. Became more compact than ever. No casualties yet. Slowly, the number of missiles under the wings will sink. And yeah, then they need to get closer to each other. They need to use gun, and we're gonna probably see a lot of close fight BFM dogfight scenes, and I'm really hoping for that. Blanca versus NATO. Does he fire? No. Baba Yaga either. Kula is really low. Look at Kula here. He tries to go around, I believe. Or not? No. Turns back. I thought he wanted to flank from the left side and go behind the enemy's lines. Oh. Hawk. Look where Hawk is. 47,000. Really high and really fast. 650 knots of speed, cruise speed at 45,000 and increasing. And he has only fired 2 AMRAAMs so far. Gains more 720. Here. Look, he's 1.2 Mach fast. Oh, this one is probably very dangerous on him. This missile is cooking. Look at that. Very dangerous. Very dangerous one. Hawk 1 is almost dead. It's dead. Hawk 1 is dead. First casualty so far. Wow. Let me count again. 245, exactly. First casualty for the blue side. Hawk 1, F-15 Charlie is down. Gori. 120 on who? IAK probably. IAK is good. He's good. I think he's good. You're watching the missile on IAK. And he pulls up and he's okay. So look how far the red side is in the blue line. They have passed the bullseye. And Falcon is in danger. Falcon is in a severe danger. 2 missiles on him. One went to the ground. The second one has a still 850 knots of speed. He's over the hill and line of sight the missile. Well done, Falcon. Okay, look at that. All 6 of BK are in the let's say blue side. Nobody is in his side. They have pushed. Let me show you. Do we have the bubble? Look at, they have pushed them back here and tried to just bring them to the edge of the bubble to make it harder to chainsaw in the length. R27 out of rail from IAK on 0 responsive with 120. Both missiles are fast. R27 is faster, but both targets are cold. This one gonna be difficult on Falcon. Falcon is already in a notch. Wow, that was close. That was really close. Where did he go? That was close. Still 5. Soon no missiles anymore. This is Baba Yaga on one of these red guys over here. It's on Gurza. Oh man. I knew this match was going to be interesting, but I couldn't imagine it is so exciting. Oh, the video is stuttering. It's probably my internet connection, dear Alpha. I don't have the best one, unfortunately. Some days it's a little bit choppy. One casualty. I was distracted. Baba Yaga killed Gurza. Well done. 5 versus 5. Balance is there. And look at Gori. Gori is in a big danger. Gori is in danger. This is Gori. He's good. Now IAK is in danger. He's down. IAK is down. Five versus 4. 0 running away from the missile. IAK on Baba Yaga. SD10 is in the ground. Baba Yaga is still chasing. Falcon killed also Lex. IAK runs for his life. He is dead. Ooh. Didn't count with that. Look at this. Baba Yaga on bottom. He is in the driver's seat. They're gonna dogfight now. You're watching Baba Yaga. And Bottom is going behind him. He's exactly at his 6. Here he is. It's time to fire. He wants a gun resolution. Why doesn't he fire? He has no missiles left. He wants to make a gun kill. Oh man, oh man. Let's watch the others on TAC view and these guys over here. But Czech is coming and fires. Ooh, it misses. They kind of, wow, it was almost so close it could collide, and Baba Yaga was the successful one with firing one missile in his face and just rescued himself out of that terrible merge. Oh, it's gonna. Whom do I don't know whom I need to get, whom I need to show you. 2 versus 2. Falcon comes in to help, passes by, is focused on the other guy in front of him. He also passed him, so he's behind 2 of them. Falcon has a good chance to kill at least one of them. Didn't use the chance. Now they need to join up. Both sides need to join up. CMF on Falcon, chasing him. He's very slow, 180 knots, 20% RPM. He's probably down or low with the fuel. I believe he's low with the fuel. He's low with the fuel. Yeah, he's going down. And that's what Falcon knows probably, though he's focused on the other target. Ooh. Wow. And the other one is also down. What a round. Bravo, PTF. They have taken control of the battle area. What a round. While these guys are going back, let's move to TAC view and watch what's happened. Oh, here's that all started. First missile came off the rail from Hawk 1 on the element of Gorza and Chekist. Probably for Gorza, yep. Gorza and Chekist both concentrated on Hawk 1 and high altitude. They wanted to make sure that the F-15 is down as soon as possible. That pincer trial was denied by him. This AA-10 was no factor. Didn't track at all at the final phase. Very long high altitude shot here. Also went nowhere. What's that? That was that ST-10, I believe, right? An AMRAAM. Looks like an AMRAAM. It's very funny. Where did it come from here? But it could be ST-10. Yeah. So. And here is the phase where the teams were really careful. Gori pulled that one. It's a really good one. Very fast. Still 2.3 Mach at 35,000 on checklist. And then he did a beautiful serpentine, and the missile was lower and also lower than 1 Mach speed. Baba Yaga fakes a shot, IAK fakes a shot, goes for grinder, both sides go for grinder, then Hawk 1 comes in from the right far right side of the battlefield, shoots, missile goes active, he goes cold, he stays high in on the contrary to Gori, who goes high and low, does yo-yo and consumes more energy. Hawk 1 stays high, goes big rounds and come back strong. So next red shot on 0, he does a perfect job dodging it. Then we have this one from Baba Yaga. On Gorza is also good. And now little by little, the red one gains more and more ground. Lex is good. Still 6 red versus 5 blue. We saw Hawk 1 in the stream as he went down. Baba Yaga comes in again with a good shot, going to split S immediately, and the missile turns into Gorza here. Very nice shot, very nice one. Gorza didn't count with that inertia of the missile. He thought the missile is slowed down by that turn in low altitude. And then Kula notched this one. Now 4 versus 5. 5 versus 5, sorry. That was a beehive over here. Very difficult to do IFF in this situation. And then with that nice Falcon shot on Lex. Falcon is for me the man of the match so far. And up there, this is exactly the other scenario. Down there, blue is all on one, and up there, all red is on one. 0. Bringing a chance of a collision for these two R-27s to 0. And then was the encounter of Kula and both missiles go for, one of them goes for, the IR goes for the flare, and the AMRAAM goes into the ground. Baba Yaga come in to help. Probably forget to unslave, or was a guidance problem here? Didn't hit. Was lucky that didn't hit the friendly one, but Batov did the job over there. Batov stays with Baba Yaga. 0 come to help to get him out of Baba Yaga 6. I'd get the missile warning from the Czechist probably, and then decides to go defensive. Batov very slow, 0.4 Mach. Baba Yaga is faster. Asks for help from Falcon probably, but Falcon doesn't see him flying that high. And he's so focused on Czechist. Go to dive. He knows that Czech is gonna reply with a missile. An IR. Boom, Czech is down. Oh no. No, that was not the moment. He went down to another missile, I think. Yeah. Here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that. Wow. How this missile wasn't a hit. It went for the countermeasure. Bada wants to get rid of Baba Yaga, but he has no missiles anymore. He needs to go for a gun solution. Czechist comes to help with that IR. It doesn't hit. Baba Yaga was the successful man in that merge. We saw that in the stream. Oh wow. Wow. At the end, the fuel was a factor. And we saw the rest here. Let's go back to DCS. Teams are ready to land. One has already landed. We missed it. This is Baba Yaga. The next one is also coming in. Well done. So, PTF 1, PK 0. And we're gonna go into the second round. Stay with us, grab something to drink or eat. We come back after a short break with the second round of the match between PTF and BK. Stay tuned, guys.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Diese Frage kann man helfen jetzt.
Contact the tower at 60 and me at 3,000.
نتیجه درگیری رو بده. میشنوی؟
Alpha Bravo from 207. 13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1. Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please. The whole target
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and expensive. And after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for. That's why virtual pilots and virtual squadrons choose MasterArm as a ready for immediate use solution and for peak efficiency. With low latency, high stability, and uncompromising performance, MasterArm ensures that every maneuver, every decision, and every shot counts. Stay mission ready. Fly with confidence. MasterArm has your six. Get your server at www.masterarm.de.
استراحة الآن.
Okay, we are back with the second round. Oh, I see that I haven't changed the round number here. We are in the second round, guys. Round one is over, and the result was a victory of that round for PTF over BK. Very tough match, and very intensive, I would say. Teams are taxing. Blue is already ready, which is BK, and you're watching the red side taxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are complete. Let's move to Lucchini, Tbilisi, Lucchini, and see if these guys are also ready. Okay, yeah, they just declared ready. They're on the 2 runways. 4 of them are on this and 2 others on the other runway. A little bit of music. So that was an intense fight, and be honest, it's really hard to predict how the second round's gonna end. Please comment if you want. What do you think is gonna happen in the second round? Is it gonna be BK who comes back and we're gonna see a third round, or is it PTF which takes the win back home after second round? Red is also probably ready anytime soon. Yeah, they finished taxing, probably last rearm refuel. And then we can count down. Anytime soon, we need to get the ready from red side also. The flank is playing with the rudders. Getting boring, waiting on the runway. I bet they can hardly wait to go into the second round and show what they can. So 2 minutes, PTF needs. The difficulty is with the FC3, with the flankers, if they want to refuel, rearm, they need to shut down the airframe and then start it. Okay, even though it is a FC3 module, but nevertheless is unpleasant. With the full fidelities, it's different. If you're new to DCS, you don't know the difference. There are 2 different types of aircraft there. Okay, ready, Sting. Ready, blue is still ready. Oh, thank you. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let you watch and enjoy the takeoff. Let's take a look. The last 2 ones. Beautiful. A little bit turbulent, but very beautiful. So let's take a look at the other side. If everything is also fine over there, 6 in the air successfully from the blue side. And we have again Hawk 1 in the front line. Gory did go for the round around the airport. No, Falcon 0 in the air. And then we have Gory and Kula plus Baba Yaga. Gory takes off as the last one this time. He's not in a hurry. Come on. I want to see you take off. Here we go. Battle is contested. The battle area is contested, to be exact, just because at least one of the two teams is in the bubble. Is Hawk 1 again the one who is giving the first shot or not? He's not burning. To me, is an indication that he is not giving the first long shot. So I was talking about the difference between two types of aircraft in DCS. The one, which is also the older modules, or let's say the first modules came to DCS, are the so-called Flaming Cliff, or let's say non-clickable ones. So the cockpit is not clickable, and it is easier to maintain and work with the cockpit, the interaction with the aircraft, and the simulation is very simple. Then we have a high fidelity simulation with clickable cockpit, and then these are the new ones. All the new ones coming to the market are full fidelity or high fidelity, and the old ones are also going, let's say, undergoing maintenance or overhaul and become full fidelity. So we are expecting 15C, which you're seeing here as a Flaming Cliff module, as a to come out as a full fidelity Eagle Dynamics promised us in the 2025 and beyond video they published. Oh, we have a disconnect here. That's a shame. A lot of disconnected. Hey, Spade, welcome. Welcome to the show, my friend. So we have a disconnect on the blue side, which is really pity. Now, BK needs to accomplish this round with only 5 pilots. And one more thing that you see is that the graphics of the Flaming Cliffs are not that quality of maybe other frames that are coming out recently. They're undergoing maintenance and overhaul from time to time. When you look at types like Hitler's F-14 and F-4, they're way behind. Now that we are talking about Hitler, we shouldn't forget that these kind of tournaments were not possible without the support of our sponsors, Decro Ironwork, Hitler Magnitude 3, Eagle Dynamics, Lot ADC, TACU, which you're watching here on the lower right corner of the screen, and gives you a 3D and detailed overview of the battle area, and also for sure Master Arm, which is providing us with the servers. So Gursa, first shot, first SD10. Very short burn time, while in comparison to AIM 54 at least. And here we see the missile. Not tracking. Not tracking. Next one here from Lex on Hawk 1. They want to take down those F-15s first. They know how dangerous they can be flying high and fast. And you see two circles here. The green one resembles the bubble these teams are flying in. Actually, it's not a bubble, actually. There is no limit up. But this is the area that you fight in, and then you have tolerance of a couple of nautical miles till the red circle. You're not allowed to pass. If you pass, then you cannot re-enter. And if you cannot re-enter, then you cannot compete or take part in the action, and the other team can take control of the battle area for 5 minutes, and then you lose the round. The video was a little bit choppy. Alpha Gator said in the first round. Is it still the case? Is everything good with the sound, with the music? Blanket looks fucking good. Let's check his steer with the shot. He pulled the trigger. And the missile is 4-0, probably. Who is on the safe side? He's already hold, and this missile is no issue. Oh, that's a long R27. No matter for whom, it is for Hawk 1, because Hawk 1 is very high. It could connect. It could connect. The thing is, this is STT fire, and with that, Hawk 1 gets alert from the early phase that the missile is on him, but he has also one missile ongoing, and he wants to make sure that he maintain the track. But at this stage, it's more important to defend your airframe, and he kind of make to get rid of that because the missile is not tracking him. Probably got notched. You can notch, let's say, Fox 1 by flying 90 degrees to that, and then when to the mother radar, the aircraft, and then if it loses the contact with you, the missile goes waste. Cool. This one, SD10 on Falcon, shouldn't be any problem. Shouldn't be any problem. I don't. No, Falcon is good. Six versus 5 is still. We had the disconnect. Otto unfortunately disconnected. And since then, there are no casualties anymore. It took also very long in the first round till the first airframe was down. Yeah, thanks, AlphaGator. My internet is sometimes not really stable. And I'm doing now in 1440, which is not the resolution that I streamed. Usually I was streaming 1080. 2560 1080, and now I'm doing that 2560 1440, so need to check if 20 megabits rate is too much, too low. So I'm experiencing on that. I don't think that there is. It's got to do with the bit rate, but yeah. As YouTube says, the connection is healthy. The typical grinder or chainsaw we saw also in the first round, very patiently, and nobody wants to do uncalculated risk. Gory. Give that shot. The question is on whom. It's probably on the highest guy, which is the IAK. Sorry. I see him. Very small black dot at missiles 10 o'clock over the clouds. You probably see that now. It's going into the cloud layer, in the second cloud layer, or not. Trying to notch a missile. He's down there. Missile still tracking. Very persistent missile. Very persistent missile. Oh man, it's gonna be a long, long round. Which is good. Zero. Ooh, look at those missiles. Look at those missiles. I think this is gonna be the SD-10 is probably very, very dangerous. Through the clouds. Is it? Or not? Look, everything is in this part of the map. Yep, the missile is no factor. This one's gonna be a bit more dangerous, and Gori is diving for his life, but is the victim of the missile. 5 versus 5. Now everything is balanced. Oh, the next one's down. 5 versus 4 from red perspective. Now everything is going very fast. Baba Yaga. Looking for a shot and goes straight into defense for the possible counter shot. And yeah, Checklist is in real danger. Well done, Baba Yaga. Well done. Well done. Together with Falcon, they did a great job in the first round. Now we have 5 versus 3 from red perspective. Next shot. Who's gonna be? Aim 7 off the rail from Hawk F-15 Charlie on one of these guys. IK or CMF. It's not CMF, but Hawk is cold. Hawk is cold and the missile will not guide. Falcon on CMF. Here we go. This is really dangerous. Very good shot. That was a very good shot. Boom. 2 versus 5 from blue perspective. Missile state. 1, 3. Here, 1 fired. Still enough. Still enough. As if he has fired nothing yet. Plenty of missiles here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missiles. F-15 has only 1 Aim 7 and 2 IRs. But I trust Kula has still a couple of missiles. Yeah. Enough Slammers and also Sparrow. And Baba Yaga. 2 IRs. Falcon. 2 IRs, and 1 slammer. Next one from IAK on Baba Yaga. This is a good one. He needs to line of sight it. Yeah, he did. He line of sighted the missile. The only chance to get rid of the SD-10 in that close distance. Hawk coming in. One target is over here, lurking. Sorry, he needs to kill Hawk. Going behind him or what? He is for another target. And he got killed himself. He fired at R-73 for I don't know who. So IAK is the last man standing with 1 single SD-10, 1 ER, R-27 ER, and 2 R-73s. He shot the last SD-10 on Hawk. And kill him. 4 versus 1. Only 2 IRs left, I believe. Or 1 R-27. Yeah, 1 R-27 and 2 IRs. Wow. He is close to flying to the trees. And burning all the way. Baba Yaga is on him. And pulls the trigger on him. He has emerged, fire on the next guy, and he's down. That was predictable. And he take Baba Yaga with him. At least traded. 3 men remaining. Falcon, Kula, and Zero. Well done, guys. Now they need to go on land. We can move over to TAC view. And see what's happened. Wow, what a round, what a match. But it's not over. PTF needs to go back and land. Otherwise, we will gonna see a 3rd round tonight. But if they win this one, they will have 2 wins and they're equal to PK. And it's getting even more difficult for Toro and Sky Elites in the next match. One moment here we had the disconnect. Let me go back and see what the disconnect happened. I think disconnect happened here. Where Bata was out. I mean, I saw a bit of disconnecting also in the other match that I streamed. So it seems the internet connection is an issue. PK is not shooting. Here we have Hawk 1. Did the same. Like Checklist. Going for a grinder. Gurza continues. You have zero landing. Let's pause attack view. And watch zero landing. This will guarantee the win of the round. That's why it's so important. I hope you guys had fun. I really enjoyed it. It's always a pleasure to watch game together with you. Really, they could go RTB directly. I forgot to tell them. They can go home now. Lost him. What could it be? Ah, he's already down there. I expected him a little bit higher in the air. Hold on, zero. Look at that landing. Perfect. So, needs to come to still stand. Then it's going to be a valid landing. And I'm confident to say this is a victory. The next one is Kula. Go back to TAC view and watch it from where we left. Checkist on zero and CMF on Hawk. It's got notched here because Checkist was No, it was not check is to fired. Sorry. That was CMF. He turned cold. Why? Probably he wanted to just give Hawk 1 RWR, so he abruptly died without checking on his RWR, but he did and he was good. So when CMF 04 turns his back to the missile, the guidance is over. Let's pause here, go back to DCS. As Kula is landing. He has still 3 missiles, 2 Sparrows, 1 AIM-9. What a fight. Beautiful watching this Hornet landing. Nice. Now Falcon is coming in. We're gonna watch the video. I'll detect you, sorry. Afterward. Let's watch last one landing. Nice. So let's go back to TAC view. Wow. Missile exchange between Gorza and Falcon. It was epic. Gorza is doing a great job dodging those close missiles. He turned into one missile in the first round very early, but now he's doing really great in doing that. Again, Baba Yaga and Gorza. Gorza is only have an eye for F-15s, and he's then successful. And again, cut down by Baba Yaga. Look at that. He's only focused on the F-15 and gives that beautiful shot on Gori and couldn't fly away from Baba Yaga's missile. That Sparrow, which didn't track. These guys are also good. And then here that close one from Falcon on CMF. Look at that, how close it was. CMF fired first. Wow. Baba Yaga did a great job here. Hawk 1, low F-15, 0 is the high F-16. Change the place. Kula pulling that one into the mountain, line of sighted. Lex has difficulties here around the mountains. No, there's no difficulties. Just tuning. Base passes, probably doesn't see Baba Yaga because he's behind the mountain. That's why he gets focused on Kula, but is unsuccessful in launching that missile. And then IK was the last man standing. Wow. Now it's only a matter of time when it happens. You can stand 1 versus 4 at that stage. It's very hard, very hard. So that was it. Congratulations to PTF and to BK for a great fight. That was clear dominance of PTF tonight. It was their night. Thank you guys for being with me watching this. Stay tuned. I'm gonna always schedule the live in advance, so make sure that you just let yourself reminded by YouTube to be on top of the live broadcasts. And if you have missed this, you always can watch the video on demand afterward on the channel. This was 81 Banana. It was a pleasure to be with you together in this Sunday time. And yeah, take care of yourself. See you in the virtual skies, and take care.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Bandit 02, follow the F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.